Alright guys, so I'm kind of pushed for time today with working on some small engine equipment. We got some stuff in the mail that I've been waiting on, and you guys remember I was working on the rally tiller the other day. Even the intake right here, or the throttle, is pretty much stuck. I'm almost certain that it's supposed to be moving, but it's pretty well stuck in there. And we ended up saying that the carburetor was no good, right? This is the old carburetor. It turns out it's the choke that was stuck. Didn't realize that whenever I was talking about it, so it didn't really make sense. And also I stole the float out of, well, that's not even part of this equipment. Got too many things going on, guys. That's not even for the right engine. So I got a float here for a different project. But in this box is the new carburetor with some new gaskets, which is very nice. So look at that. That's very nice and shiny. So we got to get this all hooked up, and I don't really have room in the shop. I'll have to shove some stuff around so I can bring it in here. But first I need to go ahead and get the fuel tank pressure washed. Look how nice that looks. See how the bottom isn't all gunked up on this one, where this one was completely clogged up. So hopefully with getting the new carburetor on there, pressure washing out the engine, everything will be fine. And if you guys, well, you guys haven't seen it because I haven't posted the video yet, but working on this Craftsman tiller right here, and it's having to get completely torn apart. I mean, down to the bare bones. So that should be a good video coming up soon, but we need to squeeze some stuff around so we can get that rally tiller in here. So we just got done running the pressure washer over it, and it's still nice, soaking wet. I did cover up the ports that would allow anything to get into the engine, hopefully. And there's still some debris on there, but for the most part, all of the dirt has been pressure washed off of there. As you guys can see, it's not like a super high-end rear tine tiller, but it does look like it'll have some good weight on the front of it to really dig into some dirt. So we're going to get this in the shop, hopefully, and start looking at it and trying to get it all pieced back together. Alright guys, so this is where we're at. We got to remove that tape because that doesn't belong there. That's in the garbage. Same with this going on the breather tube. We don't need that there. And now I got to figure out how everything went back together again. This is your grounding cable, so whenever the metal hits it, it grounds out the engine, stalls it, and then it dies. Let's see here. I think that's pretty much it for cables. And then we got the carburetor that needs to go up here. I think, is this a gasket? No, that's a piece of metal. So we got all new gaskets as well. We do need to put these two on together. I did get most of the rust out of the tank. You guys can see some metal in there now. So I pressure washed it a couple different times and soaked it with a little bit of clean fuel in there. And I mean, that's going to probably be the best it's going to get. It does have a gasket right here that I need to get off of there. Okay, so one thing I did want to touch base with you guys on is exactly how this setup works. It's a little bit different than a regular carburetor. You know, your regular one has the little float bowl, and they mostly all look like this. But this one is one big contraption. It's got the diaphragm right here on the side, and it's I believe it's a continuous flow type of carburetor. So what happens is that the fuel gets picked up by that longer tube, and then it runs out of one of the holes right here near the middle section, and it actually sucks it up and pours it right back into this section right here, and that is where the middle pickup tube right here picks it up as needed. Kind of acts like the center of a regular carburetor. So you guys see that this right here is almost like this. So these are both your pickup spots. This just picks it up from this hole and then flows it over. I believe it's from a hole right down in there. If I can get a pic, I'll show you guys. That one right there, there's like a little hole. And then it dumps it out into this little reservoir, which gets picked up by that. Did I say that enough, guys? The carburetor is mounted up, and then we've also got the choke lever. We had to steal this piece right here and the linkage off of the old one, and it just works just like that. After we get a cable hooked in here, then this will be pulled off by a handle somewhere. I can't remember exactly where at the moment, but this is all ready to get mounted right back up onto the machine. All right, guys. So I'm trying to remember at how all these linkages have gone. I didn't take a picture or anything beforehand, and just kind of went with it and was hoping I was going to get it all right. So I got this one linkage right here on the back that is for something I can't remember what this one is for yet. Probably the kill switch. I believe that's what it's going to be for. Not 100% sure yet though. But one thing that I did whenever I started putting this back together is I remembered I had put the choke back on, and then I remembered that this linkage did not go to this part down here. So as you move this, it closes and opens up that choke just like that. And then we got the little linkage right here next. And we also have another piece that is supposed to go off of here. So it's pretty much just trying to put everything back together. It's like a big puzzle. All right, so we've gotten everything put back on and all together, and we're gonna go ahead and try to add some fuel to this thing and see if we can actually get this thing to run. And the other day, whenever I was working on it, it started trying to fire up. We'll put the choke on. And now it did run the other day, so you guys got to remember that. We got to make sure that this, it feels like the blade or the tiller tines may still be engaged. We want to make sure they're not. So how do they? Okay, so the pulley that does the tines is retracting down, so they shouldn't start spinning, but they do. They're coming right for you guys. So we got that. All right, there's nothing else to it but to try it out. Sounds promising. Put that choke back on. It's like an old person, man. You just try to get it turning over a little bit. It's been sitting for who knows how long. It was in some guy's barn, so we don't even know the backstory on it. So it's running. The thing I had to adjust was this little screw right here. It was in too far, or it was out too far. guys, there you go. The rally tiller is living to see another day. The tines just needed to be worked a little bit. What I did to really get them freed up was come over here and hand roll this, and then take a wire brush and really clean up a lot of the rust that was on here. I think there was just a lot of slipping going on right at the beginning. Both of these belts look like they could probably be changed, but I'm not going to worry about that right this time. New carburetor is on there. That's and the air filter. That is all that was put on here for money. So besides those belts, I don't think there's anything that really needs to be done. I mean, this is a rusty and older tiller, but I mean, it's not stopping it. So I think that this is a really good outcome for this thing. I got $20, and the air filter and carburetor was like I think $10, $15, and the air filter was probably $2 because I bought them in bulk. So not bad for this. I got less than $40 into this tiller. I'm going to try it out, see how it does. It's raining right now, so I can't really use it out there, but expect to see it in some kind of upcoming video. I'll do an update on it or something like that with it out in the yard for the gardening season. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really happy with this. We started off with a non-running machine, had no compression. The last video showed you guys how to unstick the valve to get it to have compression. We got it to turn over and it started firing, which was positive sign. We got the carburetor in because this one was all just, it was a terrible shape. So we got the new carburetor, and then we got a running machine now. That is awesome. I'm extremely happy with the outcome of this. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it down in the comments down below. If you guys want to see an update video, let me know. If you guys are new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. And we're doing all sorts of stuff with this. You guys saw that I have a tiller torn almost completely apart trying to fix it. So that's going to be the main thing for this year, is small engines with some restorations on the side and stuff like that. But I'm getting heavy into these small engines. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys on the next one.